Giving praise to God. You may be seated in the house of the Lord. Thank God for being here. Thank God for you that are out and those that have a desire to be here but not here. If ever was a time for us to pray, not talk about it anymore, not say who's right, see who's wrong, but we need to pray. 2 Chronicles 7:14 remind us, if my people which are called by my name would humble themselves, turn from their wicked ways, and pray. God said he would heal the nation, and we have a nation right now that is divided, and it affects a lot of people. It affects young people, working people. It affects older people. It's going to affect Social Security. It's going to affect Medicaid, Medicare, schooling, DEI, and it's something for us to pray about. If you never prayed before, it's time to pray and put your hand in God's hand. It's going to affect the military. I work for the federal government. We got a message on yesterday that asked us to write down what we did this week. Now you have to understand, everyone was called back in, no telework, no remote work, but you get an email on a Saturday to go to your VA email and email HR what you did. So those are the times that we're living in. And I discovered on last night, everyone is not handling it very well. There are some people that's really stressed out and really worried. And the Lord said, if it was a time to pray, it's time is now. I'm going to deal with something today that I believe every believer believes. And if you do not believe, it's time to believe. I'm going to read one scripture today, and that's it. One scripture, one verse, and that is St. John 3:16. St. John 3:16, New Testament, St. John 3:16. It says, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. This is the Bible we as believers all recognize as believers. And you don't even have to be a believer, but you have heard this word. Believe in God. He loved the world so much. Very simple, isn't it? He loved us so much that he gave his only Son, that whoever believeth in his Son shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Who did he give his Son for? Everyone. I don't care what race you are. I don't care how tall you are, how short you are, skinny, fat, what's the color of your skin. He loved you. Man, that's powerful, isn't it? And can I tell you something else? It's unconditional. It don't come with nothing. All you have to do is believe in him. Is that hard? Every time I hear about somebody dying, I wonder, I said, did their parents teach them this? That salvation is just as simple. That's what Jesus' death was all about, was love. So I'd like to ask you something. Simple message this morning, simple. Do you know him?